Greetings, grand rising lineage. What's going on? This is Chief Kalinago, man. Hope everybody's doing good. Wagwan. All right, respect and greetings to all my Niji family. All right, well, not family, but lineage. Hope notifications going out to all the Niji lineage. All right, of course, I've already broken down what that word family means, so I'm just gonna leave it as lineage. All right. So I got a little bit distracted and family came out. So I took that back. Let me see if I have audio on Facebook. All right. Yep, got audio on Facebook. Now, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm just gonna get into a couple of things real quick with y'all. And I'm just asking I just want y'all to know, man, I can't do this alone. I can't do this alone. You feel me? I'm gonna repeat this, over and over and over again. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm here to save us as a collective. You feel me? No one man is an island. I've always heard this, growing up, as a child in the islands. Okay. And it's only as a collective we're able to make this change that we're seeking. Everybody want to be individualized. My brothers and sisters, the days of individualism, it's over. You feel me? Hence, we came from the all and we divided ourselves into individuals to have an individual experience. But now we are in an age where the collective have to come back together to bring back the universal concept of what they call God. So with that being said, as a people, as the original indigenous people of the Americas, we have to come together. I mean, it's imperative. Like I told y'all before, we are the only ones who could make laws on our land. The United States and everybody else, they're just foreign occupiers and they cannot make laws. They could only make statutes, codes, and ordinances. All right. Our ancestors are waiting for us to step up to reclaim and restore our land and our birthright. All I see on Facebook is a bunch of nonsense. People distracted. Like, I mean, what happened to y'all, man? What happened? I mean, I get it. I know what happened, but I'm just saying, like, I want to use so many colorful words, but man, listen, I just got to stop being so emotional. You feel me? Like, what's going on? What's going on? And I appreciate everyone that's sharing information and, you send me inboxes of videos and all. Listen, you preaching to, the choir. You know what I mean? I know all this stuff. Right now, what we need people to do is come together and unite. I am tired of the sending me the videos in my inbox. We are the American Indians. Man, listen, I've been teaching that for over 20 years. I was one of the first ones to start doing that on the internet, period. You feel me? That's how long I've been doing this. So I don't need more videos in my inbox telling me, well, we are the true American Indians. I already know that. Okay? I don't need more inboxes telling me, well, this is go. No, I know. I am tired of the talking. It is time to start doing. We don't have to prove ourselves to anyone anymore. First of all, we have to go through the process of proving, yes, because a lot of that knowledge was lost, and a lot of our people just don't seem to get it. You feel me? And it's fine. I get it. There was a time for, the teaching, and there's still time for teaching. But at some point, the teachers don't need to be taught because we know the information. We already know who we are. Let me ask you a question. Why aren't the Native Americans proving that they're Americans? Why aren't anybody else proving who they are? Why are we the only ones who seem to be putting ourselves in a position to prove? Man, listen, our goal right now is to step up and just take our place and let them prove to us that we are not. Like I said, I can't do this alone, man. I can't. It gets a little bit overbearing. It's tiring spiritually, mentally, soulfully, physically. I have dedicated my life for the past 23, 24 years to uplifting our people in regards to dealing with the law, dealing with the legal system, and for the past, like I said, 15 to 20 years with this whole indigenous movement. And even a lot of our people who know that we are, everybody is still trying to be individualized. You can't, you cannot go up against the beast by yourself. I have seen too many people, particularly women, that got caught up in the paradigm of trying to go up against the beast with your children doing paperwork, and they come, knock down your door, take you to jail, and take your children because you have no support. And the people who told you about the paperwork, you can't find them. That's why it's been years since I stopped doing this paperwork and these dossiers for individual people. You feel me? Because I couldn't do it alone. I was traveling all over the United States, assisting my brothers and sisters. I was one of the real ones that did the paperwork. But when you got into a situation, I showed up. And I have proof of all that on YouTube because I documented a lot of my journey. But at a point, it just got too much to deal with. It became overwhelming. So I'm glad that a lot of us, a lot of other people are getting up to the information and you're excited. But no disrespect. You don't need to flood my inboxes with that information that I've been teaching for over 15 years. And again, no disrespect. I'm at the point right now where it's time to organize. That's where I'm at. I've been at that position. And in 2017, put some things together, some bad energy came in, I had to shut it down. So now the ancestors came to me, like I told y'all, as a council, 20-something of them. They normally come individually, but 20-something of them came, and I knew they were serious. I mean, I was nervous. I mean, I don't get nervous and scared for nothing, but I was nervous. I was shaking. And they said, Chief, it's time. Tell the people stop being afraid. Just start and we'll finish. I mean, what more can I say? What more can I do, man? I can't do this thing alone. You feel me? And it's like, I mean, like, I want to cry, man, because I have given the vision. I was given the vision. I was given the ways. I was given the hows. But I'm not going to be a martyr to anybody. What does that mean? I'm not going to step up as your leader, as your so-called hero. I'm not going to do that and jeopardize my personal safety. No, I'm not going to do that. We have to do it together. You see, the days for the personal saviors is done. The days for the Jesus concept is done. And it died with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. They were the last so-called Jesus of our people. Now it's about the collective people stepping up as the so-called Christ. In other words, everybody have to come together as the collective, as our own saviors. Y'all looking for heroes, man. Y'all looking for heroes and sheroes. Their days is over. You got to be the hero. You got to be the shero, and we got to do it collectively. That's how we get back and restore our birthright. Moses ain't coming to lead you to the promised land. You're already in the promised land. It has always been ours. Stop looking for heroes and sheroes, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to walk ahead of you. I want to walk with you. All right? That's what I want to do. Because like I said, I'm not going to be a target for anybody. You feel me? But let me just share a little bit of something with y'all real quick. Let me just show y'all, because people think it's, I'll be, sometimes I'll be joking. Let me show y'all something. An email that was, and it's a good thing I always keep records, because I like to prove things. Even when people try to come on the internet and talk about I'm a scammer and all this, and I always have my proof. I always have my documents to show and prove that those people are just haters. You feel me? I've always been righteous and a man of integrity from the very beginning because that's how my parents raised me, both my mom and my dad. You feel me? But let me just show you in 2017 an email because and I'll show you the email and I'll explain to you what was transpiring during this situation. That's how, because like I told y'all before, I've been putting in that work, never been afraid. What they're gonna do? What are they gonna do to me? Kill me? I can't die because I'm not the flesh. If our people would just come to the realization of knowing at least that to be true, I don't care what religion you believe in. The bottom line is, if you just came to that realization that you are not the flesh and there's no need to be afraid of anything or anybody, and we have to step up, we would have already won that battle, period. But let me show y'all something. Okay, where we have it at? Is it where that was 2018? I want to go back to 2017. And I'll explain to you guys that conversation. Because like I said, man, I don't sleep. I take naps because every day I'm thinking about it, but I'm talking about every second, every minute, every hour of every 24, you are in my mind. You are in my heart. Like what ancestors, I mean, they have given me so much. Like, it's like, Chief, we already gave it to you. Right now, it's not up to you. It's not up to us. It's up to them. You feel me? And it's like, whoa, every time I go on Facebook, it's like, because I'm so mentally strong, man, listen, I'm telling you, man, this ish is suicidal. Because every time you come on Facebook, it's so many distractions and our people, they're just gone. It's crazy. My people, come back home, man. Come back to reality. Let us let go of the distractions, man. Stop feeding that energy. Stop. I just saw a post on Facebook with a sister posting. They had some Caucasian girls with a T-shirt, "Black Girls Rock." All of a sudden, you're in an uproar because Caucasian girls have a T-shirt that says "Black Girls Rock." Oh, they want to take everything. Guess what? You took it from them. They're the real black people. And it just, like, that's why, like I said, I want to use so many colorful words, but I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to relax. Let me just show y'all what I want to show you right now. This was in 2017. All right. I was getting together with about 150 people. I wanted to take us to Washington to go to the Black Caucus because, like I said, the Black Caucus know exactly who our people are. So I'm showing you emails. I'm showing you documents to show you that I've been doing this for real. Okay. Not just in the public, going to Atlanta and going to Indiana and going to Chicago and going to all these different places and going to Florida to help our brothers and sisters. No, I've been doing this behind the scenes, things people don't even know about. You feel me? I reached out to the Black Caucus, and this is the conversation. If you see the date, September 24th, 2018, 2018. Okay. I said, "Helito, and greetings to you, my brother Fabrice Cole." Now that's the email that I sent earlier. I couldn't find it for some reason. I don't know, it must have gotten deleted. But anyway, this is in response to the first emails that I sent him, and then he responded, and then this is my response to his previous emails. I said, "Helito, and greetings to you, my brother Fabrice Cole. Hope this email gets to you in the greatest of health and spirit. Thanks for responding to Night Owl in regards to a sit down with you or the Black Caucus." Night Owl was another nation, one of our nation members, and I had given him an assignment to get in touch with the Black Caucus. And then they told him to have me send an email. So this is, what you're seeing and hearing right now. Okay. We represent not just our nation members, but the millions of American Aboriginals, American Indians who have been labeled colored, Black, African American, Negro, and the list go on and on. Our people have faced the greatest genocide known and unknown to man. And we are still dealing with the same genocide our ancestors faced, but disguised in many subtle ways since the invasion of the colonizers. We would like to meet with the people who swore an oath to protect our rights and work on our behalf. This is not a civil issue, but an American Aboriginal issue where we are forced to assimilate in our own land. Every other ethnic group comes to our home in search of the American dream, and the majority of them find and leave comfortably. But we, the true Americans, seem to find a nightmare instead of a dream. I am not sure who exactly we need to talk with, you or the entire Black Caucus. However, our people are waking up to the lies and deceptions, and we are tired, and we are ready to stand up. America can and will never be great again unless we, the original people, are restored. Our ancestors will not rest until that happens. Now, mind you, that's in when? That's in 2018. In 2018. Okay? Now check this out. Here we are. I am not sure. Okay, that until that happens, we are looking forward to a meeting, and yes, having a few of our elders that are in the Black Caucus present would be great. Evil exists when good men and women do nothing. Our people, our elders, our children are hurting, and we wish not to hurt anymore. And so this is a reach out for representatives to represent us. Thank you for your time and your urgent response. And I left the phone number. I'm Chief Kalinago, a messenger on behalf of our ancestors, and we are their descendants. All right? He responded. He said, "Thanks, Chief. Let's set up a phone call for starters. What time work on October 4th?" That's in 2018. I said, "You are welcome and thank you. Anytime between 11 and 6 p.m. Is fine. I am flexible, appreciate it." He said, "We'll call you then, 4 p.m. on October 4th, 2018. Sounds good. Good, and looking forward. Peace and love." All right, that was the conversation. In 2018, we had that conversation. We had actually set up a date for us to go to Washington and sit with the Black Caucus. I reached out to people on the internet, brothers and sisters, let's go, let's do this. Guess what? Up to now, it haven't happened. Up to now, it haven't happened because our people refuse to step up. You see what I'm saying? Everybody just want to complain. Oh, they're doing this because we're Black. Oh, well, the United States got this against us. No, you are your biggest enemy because you want to be distracted. I guarantee you, if I was doing this for us to go to and gotten free tickets, in fact, not even free tickets. I reached out to Beyonce and she had a concert and she said, "Chief, listen, man, I see what you're doing for the people. I'm giving everybody discount tickets for $60. Do you know how many of you would flood my inbox? This Little Red, new artist, that's our young girls' new what you gonna call them? Our new idol, the little rapper Red, whatever her name is. Her booty is something and her booty hole is brown, whatever that is. I guarantee you, if she had reached out and said, "Hey, Chief, you know what? I'm doing a concert and I see, you're standing for the people. I want to give free tickets." I guarantee you would have all our children in those tickets listening to how music with sound, their coochie this and their booty hole is brown. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong? That is just one conversation. Okay? Now, let me show you another one. Another one. I sound like DJ Khaled. And another one. All right? At one point, I sounded like P. Diddy. Take that, take that. I'm tired of doing the remixes, man. I'm tired. I'm getting exhausted. I want to give up, but I don't, because I know my ancestors don't want me to give up. That is part of my maturity, part of my continued growth. Okay? Let me show you another one. Let me show you. Okay? All our people want to do, and I'm not saying everybody, man, the majority of us, all they want to do is get up, smoke weed, drink, distracted, come on Facebook and gossip. That's what y'all using social media for? When we are the most powerful people on the planet? Right now, South Africa joined up with different countries to create a whole new currency. And we are the most powerful people on the planet, but we here playing games. Let me show you another conversation. If y'all think I'm joking, like I tell people, I do this for real, man. I've been doing it for real. Okay, let me show you another one. That's a conversation I had with TSA. All right, look at the date, December 2017. We even going back further. I was getting ready to travel. Of course, you know, I got my indigenous IDs. Okay, so I called TSA to let them know that, hey, I'm indigenous to the land. I'm going to be traveling with my indigenous IDs. They told me that, okay, they took all my information. They took the name, the name that's on the ID, the name of the nation, and everything, right? So I'm showing you everything right here. You see, the employee TSA number and the date, December 11, 2017. I ain't making that up. Okay. So anyway, when I was getting ready to travel, I think I was getting ready to go to Atlanta. So I wanted to travel with my indigenous ID. They told me, okay, send the information in, they'll check it out. They checked it out. They told me it was okay when I called them, and I had that conversation on the phone. They tell me it's okay. I could travel with my indigenous ID. Now it would have to, it is all up to call the airline to no, I called Homeland Security first. Pardon me. I called Homeland Security first and told them I was going to be traveling with my ID, and then they asked me to send it to them. So I sent it to Homeland Security, and they tell me, okay, you know what? They don't have a problem with it as long as TSA, the airlines, don't have a problem with it. So that's when I called TSA. So I called TSA, okay, and the lady answered the phone. I introduced myself, explained the situation, and she told me, I said, first of all, just so you know, I'm going to be recording this conversation for training and quality purposes. She got mad. Oh, well, you can't record me, this and that. I said, ma'am, you record this conversation. She was like, well, that's our policy. Well, I said, that's the policy of our nation. We record conversations. She hung up the phone. So I called back. I spoke to the supervisor, and I made a written formal complaint. You see, I don't do this nigga shit. I do real boss things. You feel me? I don't call, curse people out. No, I send letters with I sent a letter with our nation letterhead with the nation seal. Okay, and they asked me to send that to them. Then they sent me an email. This is what they responded and said in 2017. They said, "Dear Chief Kalinago Flying Eagle, I would like to thank you for sharing your experience with our call center agents. I am glad to hear that Adi, which is another lady that came after, and she was a little more helpful, provided you the information you needed, and that she was professional. I have passed the complaint, the compliment on to her. We have reviewed our complaint with Susan at length and discussed professionalism and the proper way to address callers." Susan was the lady that I dealt with before that hung up the phone. "In addition, we have changed our policy as a result of your complaint. The agents will no longer terminate calls based solely on the fact that they are being told they are being recorded. All agents were informed of the policy change on December 7th, 2018. Thank you again for allowing us to improve our customer service and use this unfortunate interaction as a learning opportunity. Nika French, Office of Civil Rights and Liberties, Ombudsman and Traveler Engagements, TSA. All right. Guess what? They changed the policy because of me. Me on 2018. Me. You know why? Because I always step up. I always step up. I've been doing that, stepping up. Okay. Here's another one. So we did that, the TSA. Let me show you another one. Give me 1 second. This is a conversation with the with the UN. That was what date was that? The date is actually on the video. In the description of the video, that was in 2018, I think. That was in 2018. Listen to the conversation. Like I tell people, I've been doing this for real, but my brothers and sisters, I can't do it alone, man. I can't do it alone, and it gets frustrating. You know, I'm tired, but I have to keep going. I'm weary, but I got to keep going. I got to keep going. Listen to that conversation I had with when I called the UN. Okay, let me share that window right here. Boom. Listen to the conversation. All right. Here we go.
This is Andrew speaking.
Yes, good day. How you doing?
Good day. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hopefully, you could make things a little better. But I'm calling because I'm very concerned about the well-being of the indigenous people that's here in the United States, and I would like to know who I could actually talk to. I am the chief of an American Aboriginal nation, and our people's. Yes, go ahead.
What is this in regards to? What is your question exactly?
Well, in regards to indigenous people's rights on a whole, about the implementation of UNDRIP, like who do we talk to, when our rights are being violated as the indigenous people, because we are not considered United States citizens and we are the original people of the land. However, our rights keep to be continuously being violated. They're pulling our children out of the street. They are incarcerating indigenous men without probability. And we have a right to self-identify.
That I meant to say without probable cause. All right. So that, just so you know,
confiscating our IDs and arresting indigenous men and women. So
okay. Did you actually try to local government first?
Yeah, I actually called. I've called sheriffs. I've called. I've been sending notices to courts. I've made an attempt to call governors, but it seems like these people think they're above the law, and we are at a point. I mean, we are at a point where we are tired, and the people are getting very restless.
Okay. I mean, if you could be more specific, that would be great.
May I ask your name, please?
Andrew.
Andrew. All right, Andrew. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much more specific I could get. I mean, we have UNDRIP. Okay, that's a declaration that protects our rights, and it's not being honored by any of the states.
Okay. And you did try your local government first, right?
Yes, I have called. I've called again. I've called governors. I've sent letters to governors with no avail. There's no response. There's a questionnaire that comes with UNDRIP in terms of asking the local governments, how do they deal with indigenous people? And these people they are actually in dishonor because they're not responding.
Okay. So I mean, we can't directly intervene. But however, I mean, we do have events where you could actually speak and relay your thoughts about what's troubling you.
So, if I may interject, you say you cannot intervene. So, what is the purpose of UNDRIP? If we are not citizens, then who's going to help protect our rights? Do we just sit around like sitting ducks? Because we're not citizens of the United States. The United States is of America, but America is not of the United States. We were here before these invaders came into our land.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, hold on. Can you hold on for a sec?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, hi. Can you actually send an email request to our general email inbox?
Okay, I actually have an email for you guys for the UN, but you could give it to me again because I have indigenous_UN@un.org.
Okay, and you did send before?
Yes, I have sent an email with stating in the subject matter that it's urgent, and I haven't responded. I haven't gotten a. Say that again?
What email did you send it from?
I sent it from Chief Kalinago Flying Eagle.
No space
No, just
between.
just one. Chief Kalinago, Kalinago, Flying Eagle @gmail.com.
Okay, it's searching right now. I'm just searching. Oh,
No problem.
I'm sorry, not you. It's
All right. Okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, hold on for a sec. Sir, it's freezing. So, I mean, could you try sending it again, and I'll keep a lookout for your email address.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, right?
Oh, wait, I do see it.
Okay.
Jesus, you sent it in May?
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point I'm making. You see how long I send that email?
Now, just so you know, just to let you, because he's kind of low, to let you know what's happening. That was in 2018. I sent that email in 2017. You see, when he was looking, he just said, "Oh, wow, you sent that in May," and it was almost a whole year later. You see, so like I tell Peter, the point I'm making is this: I've been doing so much behind the scenes, sending letters to governors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people just don't know because I don't come on here and broadcast it because I'm not looking for no accolades. But it's at some point I'm tired. I'm drained. I'm being depleted. I'm pouring my all into you. It's what more can I do, man? I can't do this shit alone, man. I can't. So let's just finish the conversation.
And I called actually a few times and to see if they got the email, and nobody got back to me. You know, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know, what is the purpose of giving us on drip if it's not effective? If we can't hold this government states, you know, accountable, you know, for respecting our rights in our land that they came and met us here, and we are being forced to assimilate in every and each way, and that's a form of genocide.
Okay. Well, most of our senior staff members are disposed at the moment, so I will forward this to them and see what they have to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. And if it's possible, I mean, hey, you know, we don't mind coming to the UN and have a sit down because, you know, our people, we don't have a voice, and there's over 100 million of us in the United States alone. You know, regardless of what the numbers may reflect, and we don't have a voice. Every time we turn around, it's like, you know, we're being forced to assimilate and we're stifled, and the people are restless, the people are tired, and we don't know who to turn to.
I understand. Unfortunately, I mean, we do have annual events where you could actually sign up to speak, but it's not actually guaranteed as well because a lot of indigenous people want to speak at our events. But I mean, we should have registration. Do you have our website information?
What is it? UN.org?
No. I'll send that in the reply email as well once I get an answer. Okay.
Okay, please. And could you, in your reply, could you acknowledge that you received that, and then you would forward it to the appropriate or whoever, you know, it should be directed to, please.
Okay.
And also your name and title.
Okay, I'll try to do that, but it's a general email inbox, so I don't I can't really guarantee that.
Oh, well, I mean, you already told me your name. Just, you know, acknowledging that I spoke to you and your name. I don't need your last name, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, an acknowledgement that I did talk to you, and you were just, you know, doing what you said you were going to do. That's all.
Okay, I will forward it to them and see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right.
All right, so that's the end of the conversation. The point of all this is this, man. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean? And here we are years later. Yes, I am pleased that a lot of more people are waking up to the knowledge that we are the original people. Yes. But at some point, brothers and sisters, like, you know, it's time to organize. You know, I took a break from building and organizing because, again, it was just too many negative energies. But now, like I said, the ancestors came back to me and they're serious. The whole council came to me. So it's time, man. It's time. I cannot do it alone. I refuse to do it alone. You feel me? So I'm reaching out to you. Let us stop with the distractions. Let us stop with the games. Let us come together. It's time to do this, man. I told y'all we had a Zoom call yesterday. How many of y'all showed up? But y'all want to complain every day about your life. You want to wait until things finally hit, when your back is against, not even your back is against the wall, when they push you through the wall, that's when you want to react. Not be proactive, where right now we have a chance to step up on the world stage and change the game. But y'all out here playing games on Facebook. Y'all out here playing games on the internet. You know? Come on, man. Like, I mean, it's rare that I'm lost for words. But I'm just saying, I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know what else to do. So I'm just going to continue to, just reach out and ride with those that reach out and those who are serious about it, people with integrity. You know what I'm saying? People that are righteous. I don't want to deal with people that's unrighteous. I don't want to deal with that. If you know you're not righteous, if you know you don't have, your heart is not in the right place, please, man, do your own thing. Don't reach out to me. I don't want to deal with that type of energy. All right? But it's time. It's been time. It's due time. And once again, no disrespect to people that's sending me inboxes with all these videos. Yes, that's cool. But I'm beyond that point. You feel me? I'm beyond the point where I don't need more videos about who we are. You're preaching to the choir. Like I said, I'm one of the pioneers on the internet, not just Facebook or YouTube, on the internet, period. I'm talking about Black Planet. I'm talking about High Five. Some of you probably don't even know what that is. Since I've been doing this. So the point I'm making is I'm one of the pioneers. I don't need more videos to tell me who we are. I need people to reach out to me. Chief, I'm ready. That's what I need. Okay, we had a great call yesterday, and the few people that was on the call, they enjoyed the call, and that was the first one, just creating the foundation, and that's what we are doing right now. You feel me? That's what we are doing right now. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Like I said, I could only do so much, man. I could only do so much. I told y'all I can't do this by myself. All right. And before I get out of here, I'm going to show you the Black Caucus, just to show you the reason why I wanted to reach out to the Black Caucus, right? Give me 1 second. Because the Black Caucus know exactly who they are, and they know exactly who we are. You feel me? I promise you they know. Okay. So let me show you the etymology of the word caucus. They know exactly what it is. Give me 1 second. And I've shown you this before, but just for the purpose of this video, I will show you again what caucus means. Because you think these people don't choose a name to call themselves coincidentally. No. Everything happens with reason. Everything happens with reason. Okay? So let me show you what caucus really means. The etymology of caucus. All right? Check this out. Just so you know. And they call themselves the Black Caucus. Black means dead in law. So they are representing the dead people, the Black people, but the caucus is for the living. Let me show you what that means. Check this out. You see, like I said, I'm a wordsmith, and I'm breaking this down for y'all. I'm giving y'all the spiritual soul game. That's why the reason why they call themselves Black Caucus. It's all black magic. Okay, check this out. Private meeting of party leaders or local voters. 1763, American English, New England. Perhaps from what? Algonquin, the word caucasu, a counselor, an elder, an advisor, the dialect of what? Virginia. Where did the takeover of North America take place? From the Virginia Company, or from the word caucus, a club of Boston, a 1760s social and political club, name possibly derived from modern Greek kakous, drinking cup. But the bottom line is, check it out, from an Algonquin word which means caucasu, and a counselor and an elder. So when they call themselves the Black Caucus, they are literally saying subliminally that it's the living, okay, in place to represent the dead, which is the black dead in law. And that's what they're feeding off, the dead. You think they don't know? They know. They know, man. They know. But people are just too blind to see it. So I wanted to step up and go up in there in full force and let them know, okay, we're not asking you. We're commanding you to step up because you work for us. You are the public servants. But I couldn't have gone to Washington by myself. No, I wanted to. And everything was already set up. I already spoke to the people. They gave me a date and everything. They said, hey, Chief, listen, we going on break, but we're going to make sure there are a few people to sit down and talk with you and your group. Everybody may not be able to come into the room because it's a small room, because I told them it was going to be about 150 of us. They said the most people that could probably come in is like about 20 to 30 people in that room, but everybody else could be in the recreation center and just, wait on. We'll leave the door open so they can hear what was going on. That was supposed to be set up. Okay. And that was in 2017, 2018. Look, we're about to approach almost 7 years later, and I'm still here begging people to come together. Come on, man. Why is that? And then we turn around and complain. My brothers and sisters, aren't you tired of being at the bottom? Aren't you tired of being, playing the crab in the barrel game? Aren't you tired of being last? Aren't you tired of struggling in your own land? Aren't you tired of being pulled over and not getting respect because they think you're black or African American? Come on, man. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoy y'all 24. I'm going to go relax for a little bit, eat some fruits, because after exerting all this, this spiritual energy, like I said, it's draining, So I'm going to take a little break. And I'm just thankful that the ancestors are sending me at least one or two people that's like me, like-minded, like myself. All right. So we are doing some work behind the scenes. And like I said before, anyone who wants to reach out, you have my inbox and you have my email. If you don't, it's Chief Kalinago Flying Eagle. And we're about to make this thing. Well, we are making this thing happen with or without you. Okay? Because we're not going to wait. All right? So I just want to do this little video to show you that now I've been doing this not just on Facebook and in videos across the country, and I've been documenting it. No. All right? Even out of the country, I've been doing it. I'm showing you that I've been doing it behind the scenes. I even have letters. We put together questionnaires to send to governors, okay, asking them questions. We haven't heard anything from these people. All right. Now, is it because it's not enough of us doing it? I don't know. Let me see if I can find one of the letters to show you. Let me see. I've sent out notices of letters of the right to travel. Listen, people just don't know, man. People just don't know. Let me see if I could find that. Let me put in on drip in the search and see if I could find one of them letters that I sent to the governor of New York, governor of Florida. Man, listen, Secretary of State. We've sent that to Secretary of State. I sent document to. Let me see if I can send that to the Secretary of State with the name and everything. People think this is a game, man. Let me and show you where we send that from our nation. Okay. Let me see if I can asking them questions. All right. That was in 2017. All right. Let me see if I could find that. Send if I could share this and just show it to you real quick to show you for real. So I don't want you to think, oh well, I'm just gonna make something up. Now, this hold up. I'm trying to see how I could make that a little bigger. Why is it so small? Okay, here we go. Let me see if it will allow me to share this. Okay. Give me 1 second. Like I tell people, man, geez, you know, been doing this, all right? Been doing it. Okay, let me see if it's gonna allow me to share it. Let me see if it's gonna come up. Okay. It's not coming up because it's because it's not a PDF. Okay. All right. All right. So let me stop sharing and let me see if I could find another way to do it. Give me 1 second, please. Because I really want y'all to see this. All right. File. All right. Export to PDF. And let me see if it's going to allow me to export it to PDF. Export to PDF. All right, cool. All right, good. Let me see if it's going to allow me to do the PDF. Give me 1 second, please. Let me see if it's going to allow me to do the PDF. PDF. All right, share. Close that out. Let me see. Okay, I guess it's still not allowing me to. This is the PDF? No, that's not the PDF. Stop that. All right, close that. And let me see something. Let me try it one more time. Bear with me here for a second, please. Sometimes it doesn't allow me to share the doc, but if I do it in a PDF, it might show it. All right, let me see if that's going to come up now. All right. No, it's not allowing me to do it. All right. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right. It's cool. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. So I know that PDF where it's at. If I could find that PDF. If I could find it. If I could find it, then maybe. Yeah, I apologize, guys. It's not allowing me to share it. But the point is, you know, I was sending questionnaires, all right, and notices to the Secretary of State, you know, governors and everything in regards to, you know, on DRIP, you know, and like I said, you know, I just can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm about to conclude this video. You guys enjoy your 24. And I guess I'll see you guys on the mountaintop because the bottom is just too crowded, man. So for those of you who want to get to the top, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. All right? Peace.